Okay. First of all, I would like to bid good afternoon to everyone, and
Mm.
thank you for joining this semi-structured interview. So, I will be the moderator for today, and the interviewer will be Nurin
Okay.
Shasha.
Mm.
Yeah, and we're conducting this interview in order to collect information about the about perceptions on the teachers as professional leaders.
Okay.
Okay, so we will proceed with the first question.
Mm.
The first question: can you share your education background, your teaching experiences, and any special training you have undertaken to improve your teaching skills?
Yeah, sure. I'm John. I'm from Kota Kinabalu. My early education was at SRJKC Chunghua Kampung Air in KK. And then my secondary school was at SMK Datu Peter Majuntin. Then before furthering my study at Maktab Perguruan Kent Tuaran from 2002 to 2004. And I graduated in 2005 majoring in music and BM studies. So in 2015, I earned a bachelor degree in education specializing in English studies from UMS. In January 10, 2025, I will have a nearly 20 years of teaching experience, having taught in 6 different schools, starting in Sandakan and Telupit, and finally settling in Tuaran. In Tuaran, I already went through 2 schools. Uh, Previously was in SK Poring Tuaran and now in SK Nongkolut Tuaran. And I have not undergone any special training to improve my teaching skills, but I have participated in professional learning communities, PLC, and attended colloquiums focused on the professional development of English teachers. Through these colloquiums and PLCs, I can conclude that as an English teacher, they are actually have several ways to improve teaching skills, such as number one, understand my students' traits. As we know, every student is very unique, and understanding their personality traits can be a game changer. Integrating assessments into class lesson enables me to grasp my students' individual strengths, tendency, and adaptability. This knowledge allows me to create more effective groups dynamics, enhance collaboration, and engage each student in a way that resonates with their personality traits. By recognizing and appreciating diversity in personalities, I become a more influential figure in my students' lives, fostering confidence in their educational journeys. Number two, patience is an essential trait as being a teacher, as every child is different. Indeed, I cannot expect every student to progress simultaneously. I require patience to speak to my students and understand the challenges they face during the learning process. Showing patience allows me to balance your expectations and a child's unique abilities. For instance, if a child finds it challenging to understand metaphors, a patient teacher might work with them after school's hour. And lastly is encouragement. Encouragement is very challenges and failures can have a negative impact on a child motivations level. Often, schools prefer teachers who can constantly encourage the students. This helps students stay interested and focus on the learning process. By encouraging these students, help them gain confidence and solve their problems. Besides, encourage my students by giving positive feedback or rewarding them for successful learning a new skill or concept. Also, I can encourage students by showing them what they are capable of and making them believe they can surpass challenges. Siti?
Yes, I agree with you, sir, when you said that we need to cater to the students' different diverse needs and also their motivation to learn because the educational field is always evolving, right?
Hmm.
Now, for the second question, we would like to ask how do you keep up with the latest teaching methods and best practices? Do you have any favorite resources or strategies for staying updated?
Yes, indeed. Staying up to date on the latest educational best practices and research is essential to providing your learners or my learners with the best learning experience. As an educator or teacher, I believe in continually learning and growing alongside my students. One of the way I stay current on educational best practices is reading relevant research papers and academic journals and attending conferences and seminars. This helps me a lot to keep abreast of emerging trends, new teaching methodologies, and the latest technological advancement in the field of the education. And for your information, recently I discovered one of the website called Free Fuse. It is an innovative platform that empowers learners to take control of their education. Free Fuse decision, the tree navigation enables students to explore various bite-sized paths and outcomes, making each learning experience unique and engaging for better retention and comprehension of the materials. With Free Fuse, I can build personalized and interactive decision-based learning modules using the SmartPath technology. These modules help increase student engagement by breaking long lessons into shorter, bite-sized chunks. According to the research, a younger audience prefers shorter videos because they are more engaging and easily digestible. What's, make, what's great about Free Fuse is that provides analytics that helps me to understand the student's behavior. I can develop smarter learning materials based on passive students' feedback by analyzing the choices and pathways explored most often. In this way, I can continue refining and improving my teaching practices to provide my students with the best learning experience.
I see. Yes, that is a very interesting innovation, which I'm sure will help a lot in the teaching profession. How about you, Nurin?
I beg your pardon?
Okay, I agree. It is such an innovative way to keep up with the teaching methods in the educational field. So now, creating a supportive classroom environment is essential as well. So, sir, how do
Hmm.
you work with other teachers to achieve this? Do you have specific collaboration methods or examples you can share?
Yes, I can share and I can answer these questions. Creating a supportive classroom environment requires collaboration among teachers, built on trust, communication, and shared goals. One way to do this is through collaborative planning, where teachers meet regularly to design lessons and discuss strategies that can enhance student learning. Working together on lesson plans allows teachers to share their expertise, distribute the workload, and support each other's teaching styles. Another approach is team teaching, where two or more teachers collaborate in the classroom. This method allows teachers to combine their strengths, offering students more diverse teaching methods and perspectives. Additionally, mentoring programs where experienced teachers guide new teachers can help create supportive environment by fostering learning and professional growth. Schools can also establish professional learning communities, PLCs, which are small groups of teachers who focus on specific goals such as student achievement or addressing behavioral challenges. Open communication plays a key role as it is allows teachers to freely share their experiences, seek feedback, and support each other through difficulties. Ultimately, creating a supportive environment depends on fostering a culture of respect, shared responsibilities, and mutual support among colleagues.
I see. I agree with that because us as a trainee teachers, we really need we really need to understand different perspectives on
Mm,
what our career will be in the future in the school. So, getting feedback and also getting sharing from mentors will really help us to
mm.
prepare ourselves. And then, sir, for the next question. Can you share some of the current issues and challenges that teachers are facing in education? How do these challenges affect your work on a daily basis?
Since I have experience for 19 years of teaching experience, it is for me, teachers today indeed face numerous challenges that impact me or our ability to teach effectively and maintain a balanced work life dynamic. One of the major issues is workload and burnout. Teachers often juggle multiple responsibilities such as lesson planning, marking, handling extracurricular activities, and completing administrative tasks. The pressure of these responsibilities can lead to stress and burnout, reducing the effectiveness in the classroom. Additionally, managing student behavior has become increasingly complex. Many students face emotionally or psychological challenges that manifest as behavioral issues in the classroom. And teachers often find themselves taking on roles beyond the instruction, such as counselors or mediators. Another pressing issue is the lack of adequate resources. Many schools face budget constraints, limiting teachers' access to essential teaching materials, technology, or proper classroom environments. This lack of resources make it difficult to deliver engaging and effective lessons. Changes in the curriculum also add to the strain. Frequent curriculum updates require teachers to adapt their teaching methods with a minimal training or support, further complicating their role. Lastly, the rise in the mental health issues among students add another layer of the responsibility for teachers. Addressing these issues can take time away from instruction, making it difficult for teachers to focus solely on academic achievement. These challenges not only affect the teacher's ability to teach, but impact the morale and overall satisfaction with their profession. Siti?
Okay. Now that we have discussed the challenges, let us talk about solutions. What are the strategies that you have implemented to overcome the challenges, or you might have implemented it to intervene the challenges?
Okay. So Indeed, the strategy usually I and the school administration have implemented to overcoming the challenges faced in education requires both individual and systematic strategies. Time management and delegation are key skills teachers can develop to cope with workload stress. By prioritizing tasks and sharing responsibilities with colleagues or support staff, teachers can reduce burnout and maintain their focus on instruction. Professional development also plays a critical role in addressing challenges. Continuous training in areas such as curriculum changes, behavioral management, and students' mental health provide teachers with the tools they need to be more effective in their roles. Can advocate for more resources by working with education authorities or local governments to secure the funding necessary for better teaching tools in classroom environments. Creating strong support network among teachers is also essential. Teachers can benefit from learning on each other for advice and sharing strategies for handling difficult students' issues. Furthermore, prior- prioritizing self-care and well-being is crucial in managing stress and preventing burnout. Schools should consider implementing programs that encourage teachers to take care of their mental and physical health, whether through wellness initiatives or reduction efforts. By addressing these areas, schools can create an environment to support both teachers and the students they serve.
Indeed, a very effective communication is the key in education. Now, how do you communicate with parents and the school community when concerns arise?
Effective communication with parents and the broader school community is vital in addressing concerns that arise with the school. Open forums such as parent teachers conferences provide opportunities for direct dialogue between educators and parents about students' progress and any concerns that may affect their academic or social development. In these meetings, teachers can address specific issues while providing solutions that parents can reinforce at home. Additionally, schools can utilize digital communication platforms such as emails, messaging apps, or school portals to maintain ongoing communication with parents. These tools make it easier to update parents on academic progress or any concerns on a more regular basis. Schools may also share important updates and school-wide concerns through newsletters or their website, fostering transparency with wider community. Encouraging community involvement in school committees or events further strengthens the relationships between the school and parents, promoting a sense of shared responsibility for students' outcomes. When addressing sensitive issues such as behavioral problems or academic difficulties, it's important to adopt a solution focused approach in communication. This ensures that parents do not feel criticized or defensive, but rather encouraged to work in collaboration with the school for the benefits of their children. Doreen?
Okay. Okay, next. How do you view your role as a leader in the classroom or school? What steps have you taken to lead and motivate your colleagues, peers, or students in education?
Okay, as a leader in the classroom, I view my role as a both an educator and a facilitator of growth. guiding students not only through the curriculum but also helping them to develop critical life skills such as teamwork, responsibility, and critical thinking. I see leadership in education as a collaborative endeavor where teachers inspire both their colleagues and students to achieve their best. One of the key steps I have taken to let my motivate others is by creating a supportive, inclusive environment. This involves showing patience and understanding, while also setting clear expectations for behavior and academic achievement. I've also led by example, particularly in adopting innovative teaching methods, such as integrating technology into lessons or creating more interactive classroom activities, which keep students engaged and excited about learning. In terms of motivating my colleagues, I've actively participated in peer support network where teachers can share ideas and best practices. I've also taken the initiative to organize or lead professional development sessions that help fellow teachers develop new skills or adapt to changing educational demands. Lastly, leading by fostering a sense of community and collaboration, whether in the classroom or among the peers, has been central to my approach.
Indeed, as teachers, we will always be um, we will always be learning to improve ourselves to adapt to the changes that happens in the educational. And finally,
Mhm.
sir, can you describe a specific project, program, or any initiative that you have led or participated in that has enhanced the quality of teaching and learning outcomes?
Indeed, it is a collaborative project together with the science panel as well as mathematics teachers. One of the specific initiatives that has significantly enhanced the quality of teaching and learning outcomes is the introduction of STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics programs in schools. Indeed, IPG Kent also involved the STEM project in my school. STEM clubs or initiatives not only spark students' interest in these critical fields, but also promote hands-on learning and problem solving, which are vital in today's education landscape. Through activities such as building robots, coding, or conducting science experiments, students are able to engage the deeper learning that extend beyond the traditional textbook. Additionally, the collaborative nature of STEM projects encourage teamwork and develops critical thinking skill in students. Another impactful program is peer tutoring, where students who excel in certain subjects help their classmates who may be struggling. This initiative not only reinforces the knowledge of the tutor, but also fosters a sense of responsibility and collaboration. Teachers who lead and participate in such programs often report improved student engagement and higher academic achievement. Furthermore, initiatives like blended learning, where traditional face-to-face teaching is supplemented with online tools, have been instrumental in personalizing the learning experience. This approach allows students to learn their own pace, catering to both high achievers and those who need more time to grasp concepts. These programs, when led effectively by teachers, have the power to greatly improve the quality of education and prepare students for future challenges.
I see. That is a very interesting and also a very great innovations and also programs will help teachers to really improve the quality of teaching and learning outcomes.
Mm,
And with that, I would like to thank you, sir, for your sharing of experiences and also the input that you have shared. It's been very insightful hearing your experiences and ideas. Once again, I would like to say thank you for your
yeah,
time and participation.
yeah.